Obviously, you don't want to go down 5, but you did. What did you see from your guys that you can take away from this one positively? They come back from that.
It's the last 2 or 3 weeks we've fallen behind. It's not typical of us. We take a lot of pride in winning the first few innings, the first inning segment, but it happens. The other teams are trying to win the first inning or 3-inning segment too, and sometimes you find yourself in a hole, and it says a lot about our kids that they don't panic. It's easy to get frustrated. It's easy to get down on yourself, but they know that our bullpen is going to keep us in the game. You still got to get 27 outs. That's one of the great things about baseball is there's no clock. You're not going to run out of time. They got to earn the outs, and if we put together quality at bats and do what we've been doing all year, we got a chance. And so you hope to take these games as belief and trust, and maybe that you need to do something special like this in the postseason.
What do you think it is? You said there's been a few slow starts lately, and tonight certainly was, with a few errors on the defensive side of the ball as well. What do you think it is that is causing these slow starts?
One thing is just baseball. I mean, if you play 50 games, you're not gonna get off to a great start in all 50. I'm proud of this group because most of the games we have gotten off to great starts. So the few games you don't, it's teams are geared up to play against us. You got to respect your opponent, and that they're going to play hard. I find that teams get life and energy. They go through the lineup one time, or they get a lead on us, and hey man, we can win this game. And these kids play hard, and so now you got to fight their belief and their energy. And this happens in some of these midweek games, and we're starting young kids and young college pitchers just trying to get through the lineup 1 or 2 times, and it's baseball. It's going to happen, and the neat thing about this club is the few times it's happened, they haven't panicked. They've been able to come back, and that says a lot about their belief, but most it says about their talent, that eventually they're going to score their runs.
What were your overall thoughts on your pitching tonight? You went through a few guys midweek game.
That midweek baseball is typical for going through. Sometimes you just go through different segments of your bullpen depending on the score. So tonight we went through, Elliott and Wardner and Wolf and Hensman. So that's the luxury we have. We've got a really good bullpen. So even if you jump out on us or you knock our starter out, there's a chance we could put up some zeros along the way, and our bullpen did that tonight.
Offensively, Devin Mann had a nice game tonight. Had 3 hits, a couple of RBIs. I mean, you had a few guys that had a nice game, but he was one that stood out.
I remind everybody, Devin Mann filled in for Solak for a month as a freshman. Was a freshman All-American. Started off the year in our 3-hole, and just worked out that Hairston was suited for that spot, and Ellis was suited for the 5 spot. The 2 righties protect McKay, and so Mann he fell to the 7 spot. But he's really, I think the last month, he's the Devin Mann we all know, and that's why I had to move him up to the 6. So, now he protects Ellis a little bit, and that's huge for our lineup because Lyman can hit anywhere in the lineup. So Lyman, he can bunt, he can pull the ball, he can move it around, he can do everything. So Lyman gives us the luxury of, I can hit him anywhere. So but I had to bump Mann up because he has been hot.
That's good for me.